reactivity series. Titrations, this is mainly for triple. I think there is a little bit for combined sciences that they need to know a bit about it, but it's mainly for triple. So I'm just going to talk about titrations. If you plan on doing A-level chemistry, you're going to do titrations a lot. So I'm just going to break it down for you. What a titration essentially is you're trying to figure out a concentration of an unknown, you're trying to figure out the concentration of a solution by reacting it with a different solution of a known concentration. So let's say I have this hydrochloric acid. I know this concentration is 0.1 moles per decimeter cube. I'm going to use this to figure out the concentration of this alkali and by reacting with it. That's what titration is. So usually it's going to be an acid and alkali neutralization action. The reacting volumes of acid and alkali can be measured by titration using a suitable indicator. So I think the ones that you guys know the most is phenolphthalein and methyl orange. Methyl orange turns from orange to pink, and phenolphthalein goes from colorless to pink. Do never, never, never write the word clear. Clear is an incorrect answer. Always say the word colorless. All solutions are technically clear. You can see through them. That's what clear means. If you want to say something that's like transparent, like there's no color, colorless, use the word colorless to clear. It's colorless to pink. Never use the word clear when you're talking about indicators. Okay. A few things you need to talk about in titrations. What kind of burettes, pipettes, like what kind of things you need to use. So you need to use a pipette, you need to use a burette, and you need to use a conical flask. Those 3 things. And the pipette is filled with a pipette filter. Okay, now I'm going to break down the steps of what you need to do. First, put a known volume of the solution of this acid or alkali, whatever you're using, and measure it out using a pipette and put it into a conical flask. This is the solution that you don't know the concentration of, but you need to have a fixed volume. This is very important for titration calculations. Then add a few drops of indicator, a few drops, never like a whole bottle, just a few, maybe 2 to 3 drops. The other unknown concentration of the acid and alkali is then added to the conical flask using a burette. So essentially, the thing that you know the concentration of, you're going to put into the burette, or it can be the opposite. So I told you that the unknown concentration will be in the conical flask and the known one is going to be in the burette. That also works. You can also do the opposite. Both work exactly the same. Then you're going to keep adding drops of these acids or alkali into your solution until it reaches the end point. And the end point is when the color change is seen. When there is, when it goes from colorless to pink or it goes from orange to pink, depending on which indicator you use. Then you figure the volume that is added from looking at the burette at eye level. And you're going to keep repeating this until you have concordant results. Concordant results meaning it's only 0.5 centimeters cubed apart. So 23.5 and 24, concordant results. That is concordant results. And you can only use that and figure out the mean volume through that. I think that is it for titrations of understanding it. There are calculations with titrations. Again, I think this is also mainly in triple that you need to know. Moles is equal to the concentration times volume. And you have a lot of these titration questions, and they show up in every single chemistry triple science exam, every single one. And it's always one of the harder questions. So if you want to try and get as many marks as you can, do as many titration calculations as you can, because that will help you figure out how to answer these questions.